Hello again, my friends. This is the boy and his dog, and welcome to another episode of Everthoughts. It's been a while coming, hasn't it? We've got a lot to talk about today. Not only the release of 5 new carts, 3 if you live in America, we are a bit behind here. We also have 2 new announcements and trailers to look through. First, I'll just say thank you for being patient with me. It's been a tricky time, but now I have a new job. Not started just yet. Hopefully everything will slip back into place. Right, before we have a look at the new releases and a couple of nice little extras Funstock have bundled with them, let's take a look and have a natter about the 2 new trailers. Some of you, I'm sure, will be shouting, Stevie, you can finally shut up about a certain thing you haven't stopped going on about. It's even funnier that I only just dropped a video yesterday where I mentioned it yet again, in passing at least. Oh, I do love it when they make my videos redundant in less than 24 hours, and I mean that. Couldn't be happier. What am I dribbling on about? Let's take a look and find out. So the first trailer we got today was the Turrican Collection. 10 titles, dudes. I didn't even realise there were at least 10 titles. I of course knew about Turrican 1 to 3, and I'm sure my brain took in the super versions, being the SNES did super versions for almost about anything. But I was ignorant of the Mega versions. I'm assuming is that like the Mega Drive version? Definitely ignorant about the director's cuts and the time attack iterations. This is one of those collections I didn't think I wanted until I saw it, and now I bloody want it. Do you know what? I don't think we've ever spoken about Turrican on this channel, for shame. Love them on the Amiga, which is of course where I know about them. I'm sure they were in the little square clam cases, weren't they? That's what my fickle mind is telling me. Either way, we should all be very excited about this collection. These games kicked bottom, as I recall, and we get 10 games on the cart, sounding like a damn fine value for money collection to me. Of course, proof is always in the eating of pudding. Pudding. So we will see come February, and of course you can pre-order now. Now the second trailer did make me laugh. It is of course the Taito Arcade 3 collection. Why did it make me laugh? In my last 2 videos, I may have made the tiniest, weeniest of hints that the lack of puzzle bubble on the carts was a minor inconvenience. Like, the mention was totally blink and you'll miss it, right? Okay, glad you agree. When I say I screamed this morning, I may or may not be joking. I held my breath, wondering what else the cart held, and while it didn't go as far as I suddenly dared hoped, it still got blooming puzzle bubble, baby. Yes, I totally ignored the other titles and I had to rewatch because I got too excited. In the mix, there were still some great other offerings. Quicks, a more basic version of that filled the screen in Malarkey I love so much. And that spinny background game where you control the whole maze and must guide a ball through it. Now, they are another type of game I really dig. I don't know if I ever played this version specifically, but I've played enough variations I know I love it. Kadash is quite cool, and Crazy Balloon can be quite frustratingly fun. The Fairyland Story is another game in the bubble mould, and it's pretty good as I recall. Not up there with the best, but you know. Yeah, there's football. I guess it's been a while since the last. I know there's weirdos out there that like that sort of stuff, so it's cool, I guess. But all in all, I'm very happy, and just to get my puzzle bubble on the big screen and on the alpha without having to buy another, because I nearly did, mate, so I was this close. It just feels like a huge deal. I love it. Both carts are releasing in February and are up for pre-order now. Right, that's the past. Now let's talk about the present, and time to have a look at these 5 shiny new boxes. Oh, and a couple of other neat things too. Now warning, you are about to see some Stevie hand action. Please remain calm. Right, so first up is Geo Arcade 2, and as you can see you've got the reversible sleeve again, which is rather nice. I do like this. It goes in my pocket, just saying. Let's have a look at the back. As you can see, we've got Mark of the Wolves, Metal Slug 2 and RF Fighters 2 picture there. I won't look at the games when I open the box, but you can see the names there. It's only 6, but they're normally quite chunkish games, and considering everything we're getting, I'm absolutely happy with 6. There's the cart. Let's have a look at that. Lovely. So this is the 19th arcade cart, man. No poster, no stickers. Oh. Right. Let's have a look at the little book. So that's Mark of the Wolves. That looks quite cool. I will be going through this cart first when I do my individual ones. Art Fighter 2. I'm not scared of fighting games now because of the alpha. So that always helps. Of course, Metal Slug 2. Very excited for that. I do love my Metal Slugs. And I know they're stretching them out over many carts, but it's fine. As long as I get them all. Or as many as we can. Now, Cross Swords. This looks really cool. I can't wait to try this one in a bit. The camera's like behind you. And it's like swords and shields and stuff. Ninja Commando, I haven't got a clue about that one. I think that's like a top down, isn't it? And Sengoku 2, if it's anything like number 1, I'm already in love. Because it just looks like number 1 but less rough. That's all I need, really. So yeah, there's the first cart. I'm doing it this way because there's so many. Yeah. And then I'm going to do all the individual carts when we go through the games. So next up is the new Geo Arcade 3. Again, lovely cover, and again, of course, I had to swap the sleeves round. I mean, they're a bit plain on this compared to other ones, but there is only 6 games, but it's cool. So we've got King of Fighters again, Metal Slug 3, and Twinkle Star Sprites. Now, I'm sure I remember like seeing videos of this back in the day, and I thought they looked cool. Can't remember. There's something called Ghost Pilots, but I'm not going to get too overexcited. Yes, and I can see there is a football game there. There we go, there's the cover again. Oh, they all look happy to be there, don't they? No sticker, no poster. Rude. I suppose we've got the reversible sleeves, that's saying. So yeah, King of Fighters 97, again, not so scared now. Can actually play fighting games a little bit with the old alpha. I have got an arcade stick for my VS, I just never get it out. Metal Slug 3. I know they're not hugely different from each other, but I love them all. So this one, yeah, I recall this. I think. So cool to jump back in that soon and then see if it is what I remember. Samurai Showdown 2. I remember quite liking the first Samurai Showdown, so that would be cool. Ghost Pilots, but no ghosts. I thought as much. Offensive, rude. Moving on. And there we have that one. Great, 5 games in that collection. Right, now these didn't come alone because I got them from Funstock. So look, we got this lovely notepad. Now I've got the other notebook and it's still in its film as well, but I do use the pen because you do get a pen with them. But I really love the art on that. It's a little bit sexy, isn't it? I should be, you know, when you get a really nice notebook though, you're like, oh, this is too nice to write in. It's a bit mad. But I do love my notebooks. They're good for writing lists. I have ADHD, so I love lists. Yeah. Oh, that's so satisfying, especially when you tick stuff off. Anyway, on to the next. Now, this is Activision Collection 1. You notice Collection 1, so we might get Collection 2 at some point. We've got 15 games in there. And what I'm most excited about, Pitfall and River Raid, Mega Mania. Now, I think I know Mega Mania. I think I do. I'm not sure about that one. Journey into Space, that one might be cool. And Tennis. Always like a bit of basic tennis games. Alright, kart first, sorry. See, that's actually quite nice. I know it's a bit basic, but that's how it should be, yeah? That's what I feel anyway. Again, no stickers, no poster. I'm offended. I like that cover. I swear that looks like a chocobo. Beam Rider, no, I've never heard of that one. See, these will be quite cool, because I don't think, I know some, because I know their later stuff more. Demon Attack, now that rings a bell. Oh. Enduro, I've definitely heard of that one. It's a nice chunk of these books, isn't it? Fishing Derby, an early fishing game. I get quite addicted to some later fishing games, especially fishing mini games and other games. Look, I swear that's a chocobo. Freeway, so is it like Frogger, but with a chocobo? Unofficial. I know it's probably a chicken. Grand Prix, I don't think I know that one very well either. Is it Mega Mania? The name rings a bell. I might be getting confused with something else. But Pitfall. That's the one I'm most excited about. Private Eye, no idea what that is, but it looks cool. It looks a bit complicated, evidence and stuff. River Raid, that's another awesome one, because we played a game like it, haven't we? Like a retro game. Skyjinx. Jinkies. Space Shuttle, Journey Space. Now look, this looks a little bit complicated, doesn't it? But hopefully complicated in a cool, I understand it way. Re-entry. Gotta be careful of re-entry, ain't you? Star Master. So I don't know that many on here, so this should be quite interesting. Tennis, that looks just like the old 2600 Atari tennis, which I adore. So if it plays like that, I'll be well happy. It's got some weird nutty controls. Right, and we've still got more. So this is the rare collection one. Now this is reversible sleeves. You can have it in red or blue, but we notice it's like a delta sign instead of the actual number because it's not classed as a home computer collection. And weirdly, what I'm most interested about on here is Conker's Pocket Tales. I don't know why. I think they look cool on the Super Pocket. And RC Pro-Am I adore anyway, so that goes without saying. And then of course we've got all the old Jetpacks, Night Law and all that lot. And Battletoads, and isn't this like the Battletoads that like is insanely hard? Look at that, lovely. And of course I know Rare mostly later on, as in the Rare name when they changed it for the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, which I still think hasn't been beaten when it comes to Donkey Kong. I think the latest stuff is compared. Donkey Kong Country, especially number 1, and number 2 is evil. I love it. So there we go, Jetpack. These are really, well, these were well known back in the day. I don't know if they are now. Do people know about these games anymore? Unijet Man. Attic, or Attic Attack rather. I used to love when the games used to do that old viewpoint where you're looking down but the walls go out. Does that make sense? Saber Wolf. This is really making me think of the Magic Knight series. Underworld. Can't wait for that. I bet we really shit these now. Night Law. I bet I will. I know this, a lot of more younger people probably look at this stuff and be like, oh my god, but honestly, now this was a damn fine game. At the time it was, it depends what the controls are like I suppose. But yeah, I got really far on that. Never played that one, so that'd be cool. Battletoads, I want to torture myself. Is this that Battletoads? I'm sure it is, isn't it? I've never played either of them. And there was Conker Pockets, which... Oh, there you go, there's the console version and the arcade version, which I am quite excited about. I used to like the old Conker games. Right, we've still got one more cart. Now this is the Llamasoft collection, 27 bloody games. Now this is like taking acid, man. These games are insane. I've got that other collection, where it has all the documentaries and that, and I wouldn't say that makes this pointless. Oh my god, we've got stickers. Remember with stickers, yay! Sorry. There is the cover. There's lots of llama stuff going on and camels and lots of animal related shenanigans with him, but he's the coolest dude ever, honestly. And if you've got the other collection, this is still good as a companion piece, yeah, because you've got it on your portables and on your alpha. Like you want it on your modern consoles, like high powerful ones, when you can have them on your Evercade, best console ever, isn't it? Now I'm going to get through all these for the rankings. Oh my god, some of them are quite hard to get your head around. They can have quite weird controls, but normally when you get your head around them they're cool, but they're all bonkers. The man is nuts in the best way possible. Now I'm hoping, I think it's on here, but I particularly adore one of his games. So we're going through Attack of the Mutant Camels. That's a cool one, but I'm sure I will shit at that. I'm quite crap at all these, as I recall. Laser Zone, Matrix Grid Runner 2. Now I think there might be a couple of separate games on here than the other collection. I remember that one. I wasn't too fussed about that one. Metagalactic Llamas Battle at the Edge of Time. If nothing else, it's got the best title ever written, yeah? Revenge of the Mutant Camels. That was quite a cool one. And I think it's got versions of Hellgate of some of these games as well. So you're not just getting one version of each game. Sheep in Space. Ancipital. Why can't you give these things normal names, man? Battleix. I think it's got the weird, he did some weird like visual cool ones as well. Oh, that one looks like a complicated one, doesn't it? Oh, has it not got my game? Is that Void Runner? Revenge of the Mutant Camels 2. I'm getting worried now. Super Grid Runner. We're coming to the end. Where is it? Ah, oh, there we are. It's fine. It's fine. Llamatron. This game is superb. It's basic. It's silly. I just adored it. I don't want Amiga, I believe. Can't remember. Absolutely love it. Fantastic game. Wait, dual stick mode. Does that mean we can? Oh, I got excited then for a minute and thought maybe you could choose like 2 analog sticks. Oh, maybe not. See, cool, but we got stickers, man. We did in the end, and we've got one more piece to show. So if you've got those 3 collections together on Funstock, you got this. So we've got a calendar. Now I'm a bit torn because I also want the Hammer calendar for next year. I might have to have both. My 2 loves. Right, what we got here? February Pitfall. That's old Tomb Raider, innit? Yeah, Tomb Raider's for March. The little dates at the top that gives you information about them. Bubble Bobble, of course. Expect nothing different. King of Fighters, really? Of all the games you got, you're putting King of Fighters in May. Okay. They should put dates of all the game releases through, shouldn't they? Blaster Master, yeah. Could choose better games for this, but it's still cool. Duke Nukem, that's cool. What have we got for my month for October? Battletoads, awesome. Virus 3, yeah. Where's the Team 17 stuff? Oh my god, really? My birthday has burger time? Is that some kind of joke? My most hated game. Oh, it's not my most hated. Nice. And that would be October, my birthday month, wouldn't it? Oh, that is hysterical. Oh, I love this now even more. That is perfect. So dudes, there's just so much. Not a complaint. It's like I'm drowning in games. Not a complaint. I've now run out of room in my Evercade display area. Not a complaint. You do realise that's another 66 games to get through. 66! Not a complaint. I've got to somehow rank these beauties for the end of the year Everthought special. Again, not a complaint, but a monumental task. Now things are calming and I don't feel insane, we may have a chance. Challenge accepted. I will be dropping videos after initial play of each collection. That's 5 videos. Hopefully the first will be today and the 2 tomorrow and then 2 on Sunday. So what do you think of the 2 new releases? What a great start to next year, am I right? Sad we aren't getting an Indie Heroes collection. I wonder what is happening next year in that regard. That'd be interesting to find out. Any thoughts you have on that or anything else we've talked about today, as always, let me know in the comments below. And if you made it here to the end of the episode, thanks ever so much for joining me. I mean that now more than ever, you know. Leave a thumbs up or comment if you'd like. But you know what, I am honestly just chuffed you poke your head in for a goosey gander and a natter. Love it. As always, I hope the day has been as awesome as you are, my friends, because you really are. And until next time, be seeing you.